you're a longtime fan of the Predator movies or just starting, this video is perfect for you. If you're new, here's a quick intro. Predators, or Yautja, are dangerous alien hunters rumored to have created the human race. While we can't cover everything about the Predator clan, we'll focus on one of the most elite, the Wolf Predator. Discover who they are and their powers by watching till the end. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Who is Wolf Predator? The Wolf Predator, a fierce and veteran Yautja, arrived in Gunnison, Colorado in 2004 to stop a Xenomorph outbreak, during which he killed 5 humans, some by accident, and some intentionally. Armed with a deadly arsenal and expert combat skills, Wolf is a serious threat to the Xenomorphs. However, during his mission on Earth, he discovers that it's not only the Xenomorphs he has to fight, but an even more dangerous and fearsome enemy, a hybrid of a predator and alien. A Predalien was on the loose. History of the Wolf Predator. Wolf's mission began in 2004, with a distress call from a Yautja scout ship that had crashed and landed on Earth. Wolf landed on Earth from his homeworld to find the wrecked ship, along with the dead crew. Through a recording from one of the crew's biohelmets, Wolf discovered that a Predalien had caused the crash and was now on the loose with several facehuggers. With the help of the self-destruct device, Wolf destroys the ship and thus begins his quest to find and eliminate all traces of Xenomorphs and the Predalien. Wolf is armed with 2 shuriken, wrist blades, dissolving liquids, a whip, and a plasma caster. Wolf was dissolving the dead bodies of Buddy and Sam Benson, who were residents of Gunnison and victims of the facehuggers who escaped the Yautja ship crash when he gets caught by Deputy Ray. As Ray tries to run away, Wolf kills him, skins his body, and hangs his corpse by a tree. Wolf then tracks the residue of the facehuggers to the town sewers, where he sets 3 laser nets to trap the Xenomorphs. Wolf baited the Xenomorphs to his location, and then activated the nets and trapped them inside. He even killed 2 Xenomorphs, and while he was planning on killing 2 more, the Predalien arrived and attacked the wolf with its tail. The wolf collapsed while damaging a part of the sewer, while the Xenomorphs and Predalien escaped into town. However, Wolf broke out from the sewer with his power punch glove in the wrist gauntlet, and continued pursuing the Xenomorphs. When he tracked one to Gunnison Power Plant, he aimed to kill the Xenomorph with his plasma caster. But due to the electromagnetic interference from the power plant, the plasma caster malfunctioned, and he ended up firing at one of the power plant generators, resulting in a power outage in the entire town. On the other hand, after spotting the wolf, the Xenomorph crawled beneath him before climbing and whacking him. The wolf missed the chance to kill him, while he escaped into the town. However, Wolf killed a Xenomorph that he found near the swimming pool of the local school. Wolf then followed Kelly O'Brien, a resident of Gunnison and a member of the US Army, and her daughter Molly into a gun store, where he captured Dallas Howard, another resident, to use as bait for the Xenomorphs. Though Dallas tried to escape, the bait was enough to catch the attention of the Xenomorphs. A fight broke out, where Wolf killed all 5 of the Xenomorphs in a store, along with 2 of the employees. Wolf then left for the hospital, where the Xenomorphs were making a hive. He gets attacked by the Predalien in the hospital and is injured, but he still fights back with his wrist blades, which prompts the alien to set 3 Xenomorph drones against Wolf. Wolf strikes down the 3 drones with the help of his shurikens. During the combat, one of the Xenomorphs pushes Wolf on an elevator shaft. Wolf kills the Xenomorphs and climbs back up to the hospital's roof, where his final combat with the Predalien occurs. Wolf gets into a one-on-one fight with the Predalien on the hospital roof, when his wrist gauntlet and self-destruct device are damaged. Wolf then tears off the Predalien's inner jaw and impales its head when the Predalien's tail stabs him. During the duel, the US government drops a tactical nuclear bomb onto the city, wiping out Wolf, the Predalien, and the Xenomorphs, and all the remaining humans. Unique traits of the Wolf Predator. Wolf stands out among his fellow hunters of the Yautja race as he possesses distinct traits that make him a fierce warrior. The left side of his face is scarred from a Xenomorph's acidic blood burn, which made him lose his upper left mandible. Wolf carries many weapons, including helmets with rune-type markings, which remind us of his presence in numerous battles. It's also evident from his scarred face and damaged tooth in the upper left jaw. His single-handed fight with the Xenomorphs, facehuggers, and the Predalien is enough to say he's a formidable warrior and a fearsome hunter. His weapons include equipment, each with a unique set of functions. Let's dive into the exciting world of Wolf's weapons. Wolf Predator's weapons explored. First on the list will be the cloak, also known as the invisibility system, an advanced Yautja technology item that makes the user invisible. When the cloak is worn, a light around the user's body surfaces so that things are visible through the user's body. However, the effect is imperfect, still leaving behind a silhouette. A cloak is usually adequate for creatures that rely on vision, but Xenomorphs can sense the predator even with the cloak. What about the unarmed enemies? Wolf has the wrist blades, or gauntlet knives of the Yautja race for that. Wrist blades have retractable blades that extend over the back of the hand from the gauntlet worn on the user's wrist. The blades are deadly and sharp enough to cut through bones and are used to attack unarmored enemies. The next weapon we'll discuss is the Plasma Caster, a long-range weapon that projects energy and has automatic targeting capabilities. It can produce armor bolts at long distances that can penetrate armor. The weapon produces bursts of plasma shrapnel that can cause grievous wounds. The Plasma Caster is considered one of the least honorable weapons of the Yautja tribe, probably because it has enormous power. Does Wolf have a pistol? Of course, he carries a plasma pistol. The plasma pistol, or plasma handgun, is the handheld version of the Plasma Caster. The plasma handgun is custom built, and the weapon can be readily made even on the field from a normal plasma caster. The significant automated target function is the difference between the Plasma Caster and the plasma handgun. The handgun is operated manually and is suitable for short range. During combat, Wolf also uses a spear-like weapon called a combi stick. This telescopic weapon makes it easier to carry when not in use. The combi stick extends to its full length when required during combat. It's made of very sharp, thin, yet strong material that can be used as a hand weapon or thrown like a spear. Do you know there's a weapon made out of Xenomorph tail, which makes it resistant to Xenomorph acid? Yes, that's right. And this weapon is a whip, a fast-moving weapon that wraps around the enemy and can cut the enemy in half when pulled out. It's one of the weapons the Wolf uses on his Xenomorph mission. Shuriken. The weapon resembles a discus and is made of 6 razor-sharp retractable blades that can cut into 3 inches of solid stone and slit a Xenomorph in 2. A shuriken can be used as a handheld and throwing weapon. Laser mines. Also known as predator mines, laser mines are mine-based weapons that activate when an enemy passes by, either remotely or automatically. These weapons project laser beams capable of slicing a Xenomorph in half instantly. Biohelmet, or biomask, is a primary tool the Yautja warriors use. Apart from performing essential functions like protecting the hunter's head and face, the helmet gives the user access to multiple vision modes and zooming capability, facilitates vocal mimicry, and includes other functions like breathing apparatus, diagnostic, and visual and audio recording. The helmet also produces a red laser light for targeting. The helmet is linked to the wrist gauntlet, which controls the helmet's functions. Vocal mimicry. It's a function of the biohelmet where the Yautja hunter mimics the voices of their prey or enemies to either distract them or lure them into a desired location.
What you can do is run. I detect one among...
Language translator. A program installed in the Yautja warrior's biohelmet enables them to understand other species' communication or language. Wrist gauntlet. What is the most advanced and prized possession of the Yautja race? It's a wrist gauntlet with several features, including a SATCOM, a self-destruct device, and controls some cloak and plasma caster functions. Self-destruct device. A powerful device built inside the Yautja hunter's wrist gauntlet. This weapon is used as a last resort to commit an honorable suicide when posed with an unescapable threat. It also removes evidence of their existence so the enemies do not imitate it. SATCOM. We've already mentioned this, so let's explore it more. It's a part of the wrist gauntlet with a holographic map that projects a 3D scan of the area. Yautja hunters use this device to track down enemies and other targets. Power punch gloves. These are part of the wrist gauntlet, which consists of a metal bridge that extends on command. They're used to boost the punching strength of the hunter. How does the wolf treat his wounds? He has a Medicomp, a medical kit the Yautja warrior uses to treat his wounds during his hunt. The first aid kit contains various serums and surgical tools to treat injuries quickly. Cleaner case. This is the storage device the Yautja used during his cleanup mishap. It contains a tracking syringe, a dissolving liquid, and an integrated self-destruct device. Dissolving liquid. Dissolving liquid is a highly potent corrosive blue chemical that can dissolve any material, including xenomorph carcasses. It was used in the Gunnison operation to eliminate any traces of xenomorphs. Tracking syringe. The tracking syringe was used in the 2004 Gunnison incident to collect the DNA samples of the facehuggers and was injected into the Yautja wrist gauntlet to enable their biohelmet to track the facehuggers. Wolf Predator's victims, a closer look. In his mission to stop the xenomorph outbreak, Wolf Predator left a devastating impact on Gunnison, Colorado, taking several lives. Let's take a look at who these individuals were. Ray Adams. Ray was a deputy in the county sheriff office who encountered Wolf while investigating missing townsfolk. As Ray tried to flee after witnessing Wolf dissolve bodies, he was swiftly killed and skinned. His corpse hung in a tree as a warning. Carl. Carl was a resident who worked at the town's power station. In the town graveyard, Wolf dispatched Carl during a covert hunt, killing him without hesitation. Earl and Scotty. Earl and Scotty, two friends and residents, crossed paths with Wolf during his Xenomorph hunt and met brutal ends, though his deaths were incidental to his larger mission. Jessie Salinger. Jessie was also a resident, and her death was tragic but accidental, as she was caught in the crossfire during a battle between Wolf and Xenomorphs. Wolf in other media. Comics. Wolf Predator has gone beyond the silver screen. You can find him in the Predators franchise comic series often expands on Yautja lore. While Wolf may not be a central figure in most of these, the comics usually highlight elite predators like him. Characters similar to Wolf appear in stories that showcase the intense, ritualistic hunts of the Yautja species. Video games. Wolf's legacy continues in video games that feature Predator characters. In games like Aliens vs. Predator Extinction, or AVP Evolution, players experience playing as elite Yautja hunters, often mirroring the skills and traits of Wolf Predator. Merchandise. Wolf has become a fan favorite, creating highly detailed action figures and collectibles. His unique appearance, with the scarred face and damaged mandible, makes him a popular choice for Predator merchandise enthusiasts. Behind the scenes explored. The entire Predator franchise is, in the end, a movie. However, have you ever wondered who was behind the screen that made all the alien predators so lifelike that you and I can't leave the screen? Here are those warriors who have made this franchise a part of history. Let's meet your Wolf Predator. Who played the role of a Wolf Predator? Well, Ian White donned the costume of the wolf in Alien vs. Predator and Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. However, he was not just the Wolf Predator. Ian was also the Ancient Predator in the Alien vs. Predator film. Not only that, he also played the role of an engineer, or the last engineer, in the movie Prometheus. However, in addition to Ian White, Tom Woodruff Jr. was also seen as a wolf in Alien vs. Predator. Did you see those insert shots of the Predator's hand pressing buttons on the wrist gauntlet? There, a wolf crashed with the scout ship, and that wolf was Tom Woodruff Jr. Do you want to know some trivia about Tom Woodruff Jr. that you may like? Here it is. His co-founded company, Amalgamated Dynamics Inc., with Alec Gills, provided creature effects in many Predator movies, including Alien vs. Predator, where he played the role of a wolf. Lastly, let's meet Farzad Varahramyan, the concept artist who worked on the 2000 film Prey. Besides this film, you can find his contribution in the 2000 film Alien vs. Predator and the 2007 film Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. He even worked as a concept artist in the Alien 5 cinema. Marvelous verdict. We've reached the end of this video. Do you love watching the Wolf Predator, or are you a fan of someone else from the Predator franchise? Tell us in the comments section. Also, let us know, as always, if you have any trivia about the Predator franchise that you think is the best part. Until then, we bid you goodbye, and we'll see you later with more engaging and thrilling content. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.